Hey, Mrs. Stokes.
Hi, Mr. Stokes.
How you doing today, Mrs. Stokes?
I'm doing great.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I like that. I like when you're always doing great. So, Mrs. Stokes,
Yes.
we had an incident yesterday, a situation yesterday,
We
right?
did?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So,
I don't recall. I left yesterday and yesterday.
so yesterday, you got up, you got dressed for the day. Normally we go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I switched up the plans.
Mm-hmm.
Said, let's go to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
So you said, cool. We leave, we get in the car, and you don't ever wear your ring to the gym. So we thought we were going to the gym. I changed the plans.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't have on your ring. And you said, babe, when you go get my ring,
Mm-hmm.
I said, you don't need it. We're just going up the street to the store.
Mm-hmm.
You said, okay. So we pulled off, and I got a little disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, what? So I was
disappointed?
Yeah,
That's an interesting word.
Yeah.
That's an interesting word for it. I don't necessarily know if disappointed was.
You can't tell me what I was disappointed.
Well, you sounded like you was mad.
No, I wasn't mad. I was disappointed. But
Okay.
I was all the way wrong for a couple of reasons.
Transparency.
I was wrong because, for one, the first reason I was wrong because I led you, right? It was I was being very leading. Because I said, I purposely used the word need to put you in a place to say something else. So I said, baby, you don't need it. We're going up the street. Looking for you to say, well, but I want it.
But I want it.
Right. So I was wrong for that, leading you. I was wrong for expecting you to act or think the way I would in that situation. That was totally wrong. Because if I'm halfway downtown, I come back home and get my ring. But that didn't mean you love me any less or I love you any more. It was just, that was the situation, that's what happened. But I took it like, damn, this is what I wanted to hear.
And when you didn't, and it's interesting because you say that I do that a lot. When I don't hear what I want, I have like a little temper tantrum.
Yeah, I got my moments. And that was one of my moments. Absolutely.
I appreciate you for saying that.
Ain't no shame in my game now, shawty. Yeah, one thing about me, I'm always stand up for mine now. 2 feet, shout 2 feet. But
all in, huh?
What?
Oh, we can all into a restaurant. But
I was definitely wrong for that.
now let me ask you, do you feel like you would have recognized that you were wrong had you not had that conversation with your homegirl?
I knew I was wrong when we got to the Waffle House.
Oh, so you were still going in.
I wasn't even.
So you were like,
committed.
You were committed.
Yeah.
You were committed to being wrong, but you still made me feel horrible the whole time we sat there.
I don't think I made you feel horrible.
Oh man, I didn't eat my food.
But that's how you get when you think
I know,
but that's how you get when you think I'm disappointed.
Well, and yeah, but how trifling is that? For you to still for you to know that you were disappointed but wrong,
right?
And I still can't enjoy my food.
Well, I'm working on that.
Okay, all right. Well, I appreciate.
You're right.
I appreciate you saying that you're working on it because I'm a fan of a chicken melt.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of a grilled cheese sandwich with a piece of chicken in it.
Right.
But
I should have owned it earlier. did wait. Did kind of hold it for a while. So I was totally wrong all the way around.
Baby, I'm gonna go ride my bike. Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, I didn't care, but
No, but I said that to say, because normally when I go say I want to ride my bike, you be like, well, where you going? How long you know, not necessarily how long I'm gonna be gone, but
just be careful.
Be careful.
Right.
Oh, you know, I ain't getting none of that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, so,
But
and that's something I got to work on. I have to stop expecting people to think the way I would think and do what I would do in certain situations. It doesn't mean that they're taking it less, you know, serious than I am, or feeling a different way about it. It's just we're just different.
You should probably park at a parking lot.
Yeah, we're just different. So.
And you know, the interesting thing is that I actually said that to you.
You did say.
We were getting out the car. Oh, look how cute she is. And I actually said we're different people, and it was almost as if you got offended by me saying that. You were like, we are different. I don't know whether or not you. I'm saying.
Well,
my
at that point, I don't.
My perception. No, at that point you were all in, so you had to keep riding.
At that point, we were all in. So I think at that point, whatever I said, you already felt my energy, so it felt like that. You know what I mean? I'm saying.
No.
Because sometimes you can get in your mood, and no matter what you say, that's how I take it. You know what I mean? Because I know where you are. And so whatever you say, I just...
Well, yeah, because I think that at that point, anything that came out your mouth was hot fire.
But that's what I'm saying, like...
So British.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, like, once we are there, that's what we hear. But regardless if it's not, that's just what we hear. Like, if I know you're upset, even if you feel like you're just speaking and not, you know, not giving that off, that's still what I get, because we haven't even put the fire out yet. You know what I mean? So I take everything as it's still on fire. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I definitely can understand and understand how that goes, because I think that it's the same way when it's flipped. And, you know, when I'm expecting you to respond a certain way, or I'm expecting you to do a certain thing, and then you don't necessarily do it. Right. You know? So I get that.
Yeah, 'cause it's almost like I speak for myself. It's almost like I set the whole scenario up in my head.
Oh, you definitely.
Of how it's going to play out. And
just like the story you said at your boy's house the other day. You know, you had set this. You had set this. You know, when you expected everything to go a certain way, and I get it. You know, like, and you know, the interesting thing is that I honestly believe that in normal circumstances, if we weren't just running to the grocery store or running to go get something to eat, I think that I would have probably said, "But no, I want it." You know, I think that would have been my answer. But the fact that it was only, you know, right there and we were together, I think that was the reason why my answer was what it was.
Yeah, but regardless of what your answer was, I was wrong for expecting you to say something.
Right.
When it didn't mean anything. Like, we were running up the street, so it was really nothing. I just made a big thing out of nothing.
You did.
Because I expected you to, because I wanted...
Whoops! But you wanted.
A little stagger.
Whoops!
I mean, because I'm just saying, maybe I just wanted to hear something at that moment. I just wanted you to.
But you want to know what? This is a teaching point, because maybe the real reason why you needed to hear something in that moment is because maybe I haven't been building you up, or maybe I haven't been edifying you lately, which I definitely know is not true, because I just told you the other day I was proud of you. But maybe it's an underlying something.
I'm sure.
That we don't necessarily
I'm
know.
sure it was triggered by something.
Look, PKJ.
Well, so you show. But yeah, I'm sure it was something. But anyway, we good. I mean, we talked about it like we always do. disgusted. But I was definitely like, so moving forward, I just got to stop.
Well, because I think that the main point is,
but not to cut you off, like that's
but I am.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I even do that with Chase though, and it's not cool. I do that with everybody.
No,
like, I want them.
You do it with everybody that you care about.
Yeah, like it's almost like I want to know that you know, or you feel a certain way, or you
well,
know
you
what I mean?
said it
like
to me. You said, "Oh no, it's definitely a test."
Yeah, that ain't cool.
Well, I don't think it's cool, especially when you know how we feel about you. You know that I'm ecstatic about being married to you. You know, I'm ecstatic about our family, and at the end of the day, I think that it's good to hear and it's good to see. So of course you looking down at my finger, the whole time we were at Waffle House. What am I trying to do? Hide my hand. I'm sitting there like, thank God I'm right-handed, so I didn't have to eat with my left. But I'm trying to sit there and hide my hand so that it's not a point of contention. You're not staring at the fact that I don't have it on the entire time. Right. Which I don't know if you were or you weren't, because when you get disappointed and we're sitting across from each other, you look at everything but me.
I do, don't I?
You do, and it is the cute. It's the cutest thing, but it drives me crazy in the moment. But I know when you are not, when we are not in sync, you are like,
I'm trying to avoid that.
Man, like crazy. And then the funny thing, what's even funnier is, we've come up with this: every red light we kiss. When you are upset and we catching all red lights, man, that little kiss feels so horrible. It'd be like so hard. That little peck be like, psh, like you smacking me on the lips almost, But the beautiful thing about that is that you still do it, and we still do it. No matter how frustrated I might be at you, we still hold hands in the car, and we still kiss, regardless of how I don't want to say mad we are, but how disappointed we might be in that moment. And I think that that's one of the things that brings us back to one.
I like it.
Is that we set that up.
I like that, y'all. Let's go ahead and get something to eat.
All right. Love you, Mr. Stokes.